Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today my video is another haul video. I haven't done that in a while, and there was a good reason to do one now because there was just a VIB Rouge sale from Sephora. So what does that mean? If you are a beauty insider at Sephora, so you can sign up for free anytime. You can actually then, if you spend a certain amount, become a VIB member. And if you spend $1,000 in 1 year, you become a VIB Rouge member. So, and because everybody who knows me knows that I am addicted to makeup, I, of course, am a VIB Rouge member. Not something I'm proud of, but it's what it is. So, what do you become with that? You become a red card as well as an beautiful, gigantic, extremely luxurious lipstick. Well, it is luxurious, but it's like a little joke anyway. You become a Marc Jacobs lipstick that is specially designed for VIB Rouge member. It's a gorgeous red. It's a blue toned red. It's creamy. It's like a satin finish from MAC. Really like that color. I'm not a big red lipstick person myself, but I can see people really enjoying that, especially women out there, because it also goes for a lot of different skin tones. So twice a year, Sephora offers VIB sales. First, you become the VIB Rouge sales, and then the VIB sales are usually a week after that. And for VIB Rouge, you become 20% discount for the entire store. What is great, but it's just a short amount of time. It's like 3-4 days, and then it's over. So right now, the VIB Rouge sale for fall 2015 is already over. VIB Rouge comes now this weekend. So if you're a VIB member, make sure you get what you need to get because you never get it that on a discount. So in this video, I just wanted to let you know what I purchased and why I purchased that, and then also tell you my opinion about it. Okay, then let's go right ahead into the haul. So with no specific order, I'm just grabbing what I have next to me on a table and tell you why I bought it and then also my opinion about it. So one of the things that I bought is one of the Hakuho Sephora Pro Brushes. This one is the tapered highlighting brush or something like that. Really nice brush. I bought that because ex-Barkage, Lisha was talking about it and how great she likes it. I know Hakuho brushes. I never actually purchased one because I've never been to an event where they had like a counter or a booth or whatever. But I know these brushes are the best of the best. So now Hakuho and Sephora collaborated and made them definitely more affordable. I think this one is like $35. But consider that I spent that same amount on a MAC brush. And not to rant about my MAC brushes because I love my MAC brushes, but Hakuho is the best of the best. By the way, Hakuho's brushes is also creating the Tom Ford brushes. So if you are really, like when you ever saw a Tom Ford brush and you're like, ooh, I really like them, consider also checking out the Hakuho because they're the same, the same brushes pretty much. The next thing I bought was something that I already had before and I repurchased that because I know I like it. It's the Diorshow iconic Overcurl. This one is a beautiful mascara, has a little kind of like a wave to it. And then this one really gives you curly lashes. And because I'm a man or just because I'm me, I don't have the most curliest lashes out there. I always have to curl them. And then this one really makes sure that they stay on point the whole day. Really like that brush, gives a nice volume, not too crazy. It's really, I would say, curling, volumizing mascara. So if you're looking for something like that, definitely check that out. It is a beautiful mascara for that. The next item I have is also a repurchase, and it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I bought it originally in the color soft brown. Now I have it in medium brown. I find medium brown a little bit more ashy, looks a little bit more natural on me and not too strong because the soft brown was a little bit more richer in the undertone and I liked it, but it was a little bit like a hint too dark for me. So I'm very satisfied now with medium brown. So while I was walking down the aisles, I stopped by a Laura Mercier and I had to pick up these two powders. The first one I want to show you is the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's raving about it. I applied it once with a brush and once with a powder puff. And I have to say, it is a beautiful powder. It is very priced. It's $37, $38. So definitely something that I consider a very high-end powder, but it is really beautiful. It makes your skin look very flawless, and especially if you apply it with a powder puff or a sponge, really set it in and let it cook. You'll have, like I applied my foundation and I set it with this, the powder puff, and I did not retouch it. The only thing is around right at my nose where I'm really oily, I had to powder once more throughout the day, and that was it. So a very good powder that really keeps everything locked in. And then the other thing is the little version pretty much, but this is the secret brightening powder. So while I was there, the nice employee from Sephora, Blake, he actually told me if I never tried it, I need to try it. It is, you just take that underneath your eyes, and it's apparently magic in a pot. I have not tried it yet, so I'm really excited to try that one. And I heard it's really good. So fingers crossed, I will let you know later on that. Next thing I have is the makeup eraser. I tried it now for a couple of days. Do you have to spend $20 on that? You can, especially if you're very sensitive to any makeup removers, like fragrances, and you have really sensitive skin. This might be a good option because you just take water. I prefer the technique that I have before. I use the cleanser oil from MAC, and then just some wipes in areas where, especially like usually right in between the lashes, where I have a little bit product left. But it's a good thing, but doesn't really like make me super excited. The next thing I have is something really luxurious. It is the Stephen Klein Nars palette, One Shocking Moment cheek palette. This is how the packaging looks like. Let me put it out. If you don't know who Stephen Klein is, for example, he created with Lady Gaga Alejandro, the video. It's very known for his like very gray blue undertones, like photographies and stuff like that. So this is how the packaging looks like. It has a beautiful, almost like three-dimensional look in the front, because the picture of the models in the background like sits underneath the plastic on top, and then the Nars writing is on top. And then in here you get a really nice big mirror, as you see. Yeah. And then in here you get a full-size Laguna bronzer right here, and then you get a highlight and contour, and then 4 blushes. And then you have a little thing on the top that actually tells you what is. So these are the colors. Beautiful, beautiful. I can see myself wearing most of them. I'm not the biggest fan of the pinks, but I will make them work for me. And this is a beautiful palette, and especially if you know how expensive Nars blushes are generally, this is a really good deal for $69. The next thing I got is something everybody raves about, and I now understand why. It is the Shade and Light Contour Face Palette from Kat Von D. This is how it looks from inside. It has beautiful 3 contour colors, 3 highlight colors, very similar looking to the one from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I found this though more creamy. It almost feels like a cream, how it blends out, how it sets into the skin. It gives a really natural look to the skin. You can definitely build it up to go all drag out if you want to, but you have also in the cool in the darker areas still the very cool undertone. This I can see myself wearing a lot, as well as this is a really nice highlight contour for light to medium skin tone. If you are darker than an NC44 in MAC terms speaking, don't even waste your money on that. This is not your palette, but it is a beautiful palette, and definitely one of the things that I'm very excited that I got with the VIB Rouge sale. Let's talk about other YouTubers, shall we? So everybody comes out with some collaborations, what is amazing, but to be honest with you, the best collaboration so far, hands down, was the one from Jaclyn Hill and Becca. So I had to, of course, get also her new Champagne Glow palette, what comes with 3 beautiful colors. We have Pearl, Champagne Pop, and Blushed Copper. These are beautiful shades. These two together combined give a nice silvery undertone, like a silver champagne highlight, and this as a kind of like a blush add-on. Really nice palette. You're gonna get a good amount of product in here. and a decent sized mirror as well. So definitely something that, especially if you're not sure about champagne pop by itself, because it is quite a big compact, maybe consider getting this, even though it is a little bit more expensive than if you would buy the champagne pop by itself. But you get also more options, and you can try out different variations of highlighter. If you follow my channel or also my other social media, you already saw that I purchased this quite a while now ago. This is the Artist Palette of the Artist Shadows 2 palette of Makeup Forever. What is the one with the bright colors, really beautiful palette. So when I saw online that they bring out another palette, I was really excited. So of course I had to get it. It's the palette 15 Artist Shadow palette, or no, 15 Artist Shadow palette. Is this what it's called? Anyway, can we just talk about the packaging? Such a beautiful packaging. It has that typical Makeup Forever logo on the top with the brush between the lips, and then it has like a glittery gold orangey front, and then you have all the names of the colors in the back as well. If you open it up, you have a decent sized mirror, fortunately floppy here, so it doesn't really give me anything. And then, oh, it's already used, so excuse the mess. You have 15 eyeshadows in here. Only thing I would have to say, they are pretty much all shimmery, glittery. We have, I believe, like maybe a handful, not even, like 3-4 shades that are more on the matte side. And then I don't really have a good transition color in this one here. I tried this one because it looks kind of like a transition color. It's too pink, and then this one, they are too light. So that's the only downside with this palette. You need a good transition color. But I just tried a beautiful look using this row here, the blue-green area. I cannot wait to try this one, as well as this kind of like cranberry color here. And then the black one I use all the time already for smoking it out as a kind of like a shadow liner. Gorgeous palette, and $59. What is such a good deal if you consider that the regular Artist Shadow is $22, even though this is a smaller size than the regular Artist Shadow, but so worth it. Definitely yes, and love it. Let's talk about another Makeup Forever item that I purchased, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Liquid Foundation. I had the old version of that, what still is one of my favorites. I still have a couple left for my kit, but unfortunately I've run out of my color. So I had to get a new one, and I picked it up and I like it. It is a good foundation. It is definitely more dewy, and I have some oily areas, so I need to prime. I need to set it with a powder. But if you are normal to dry, you will love it. If you are oily, you need to make it work. So that's just a little warning there, but I know how to work it. So for me, that's a really good foundation. It gives me the right amount of coverage. I don't look cakey, but I still look flawless, what I love. So definitely for me personally, a really good foundation. So let's talk about my new balls, my new set of balls. So I purchased the GLAMGLOW lip treatment. This is how it looks like. This is the packaging, and you get two lip treatments in here. One of them is, which one is it? Nope, this one. It's a lip scrub, kind of like a peeling. This is how it looks like a white. Has a very like minty fragrance, what I personally like. It's kind of like a sugar scrub, to be honest. Like when you lick it, it's very sweet, so you definitely know there's sugar inside. Probably if you take olive oil and sugar, you can make it yourself. But because I always like to try new things out, I definitely had to try this, because also Jaclyn Hill was talking about this one here. This is the lip conditioner, and she said she has dry ass lips and she loves using this on her lips overnight. To be honest with you, I'm not that impressed. It's not bad, but for me personally, Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream is still my favorite till today. I find when I don't have that on, my lips felt drier than before. Like before I used that, my lips were never like really dry, and now when I don't have that on, I feel they are drier than before. It's not like cracking dry or something like horrible, but just a little side note. And for the price, this is $33. I expect something amazing happening, and it didn't give it to me. So will I repurchase that? No, I don't think so. But now I have it, so I will use it. So we're slowly coming to an end. The next thing that I got was this one here. This is the Sephora Favorites Beauty Sleep Kit. This is a $30 purchase and a $64 value. So pretty much half price off. And the reason why I got it is because of this one here. What is the Sunday Riley Luna Nighttime Oil? It has retinol inside, so vitamin A, and I heard amazing things about it. But to be honest, it is very pricey. So 30 milliliter, what is 1 fluid ounce or US fluid ounce is $105. Jesus, no. I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. So for this one, you actually get a 7 gram or 7 milliliter, what is 0.24 fluid ounce treatment in here. And this whole thing is 30. So if you compare that, if you would do $105 divided by 3, so let's say that's $35. This is pretty much what you would pay for the big size, the same amount, but you get 3 other treatments. So I definitely highly recommend checking that out if you are into skincare, what I am lately getting really into, and you especially want to have your skin looking really good. Definitely check out the Luna Sunday Riley treatment. Cannot say anything about the other things in here. So what you have in here is something from Origins. It's the high potency night and mints. But it's kind of like a nighttime cream. Then you have the Ole Henriksen Invigorating Night Treatment. If I now talk and speak beautifully, that's because I don't know how to pronounce stuff. Anyway, and then you have the Corin's Wild Rose Advanced Brightening Sleeping Facial. So, and they're all deluxe size samples. What is really a good size, it's a good amount. So you can definitely try it out and see how you like it. And if you like anything of that really a lot, you can go ahead and purchase a full size if you are having $105. Anyway, let's go to the second last thing that I got, and this was actually for free because I collected my points so the whole year pretty much. And the thing is, I never see something that really like grabs my attention. I'm like, ooh, I really want to try that. I really want to see how they look like and how that feels and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so I never tried anything of this brand. So I thought, why not investing one of my 1,700 points that I have, I know, and try out some products from Buxom. So Buxom, this little sample kit here has 4 deluxe size samples inside. You have Buxom mascara. This is how it looks like. So you see kind of like what size you get. It's a good decent amount. It's a really fat brush, kind of like the Oppo Lash from MAC. Let's see how that looks like on the eyelash. Actually, I have not tried it yet. And then you have a liner, but it's kind of like a silverish gray. As well, you have 2 lip products. One is the mini full-on lip cream in Key Royale, what is the deeper red right here. And then you have the mini best-selling full-on lip polish in Sophia. So I have not tried this one yet. I have tried this one. It's really nice feeling. Has definitely like a minty smell. Not minty smell, but like it feels minty on the lip. And then it has that tingling sensation because it apparently makes your lip look fuller. So I got this one for one of my 500 points. And then now, last but not least, of course, I saved the biggest one for the last because this was expensive. And I never bought it, and I always wanted that. And now I finally have it, and I do not regret it because it is one of my favorites, and it is the Tom Ford Noir fragrance. Tom Ford fragrances are hands down one of the best. I love Neroli Portofino. I love Noir. There are a couple of other fragrances that are really nice. Not good. Like there's this one citrus smelling one that is beautiful. Unfortunately on me, it works not out. This is why you always have to try them because sometimes they smell good. Like once you put them on like a paper or whatever, but once you put them on the skin, you need to see how it wears. Like for example, one of my coworkers, her name is Rose. She did not like it on me for the first hour, and then after an hour she smelled it again and she was like, ooh, now it sets in, and then she got really used to it, and she's like, she was standing there and it looked pretty much like she sucks blood off my wrist because she was standing there like If you watch that, Rose, I love you. You are amazing. You make my day every time I see you. As well, this is doing also, it makes my day every time I use it. And that is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I mean, it's not really often that I do a haul video. So if you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up so I know you like this video. And then also, please make sure to subscribe. Follow me here on YouTube. It will mean the world to me. And then if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you have any questions to the products, all of the product infos will be listed in the info box, as well as all of the links to my other social media. So make sure to check that out as well and subscribe, follow there, and like and share. Thank you very much for watching. Really means the world to me. And until I see you guys next time, I wish you now, as always, a wonderful day and enjoy.